think we're live.
Is it like stream live, like that type of shit, or what?
It's on YouTube.
Oh, YouTube Live. Yo, send me the link for this shit.
Alright, let me go find it real quick. I need to make sure that they can actually see what's on my screen.
Let's see one more. What the fuck?
Let's see, it's
I
not.
see one more fucking Reddit post. I'm actually gonna kill myself.
Alright, let's. I'm trying to find where it's at.
Dr. K.
Oh,
Wish I could
Tanner.
Wait, let me see if I could change my name.
Alright.
Are we live right
Yeah,
now?
we are.
Oh, jeez, it's been like a year since we've done one of these.
I can't even find the upload.
Let me see. Wait, what's it? Let me change my name. I don't want to have my dumbass actual name on live. Manage your Google account. Oh, can I change the display name?
Uh,
I'm gonna change my name to Ungus Bungus. Ungus
yes.
Bungus.
Alright, I'm in.
Let me leave and rejoin.
Alright.
Should say Ungus Bungus now.
August.
Alright, finally I found the stream. It looks like we're getting video output, so I guess we're good to go now. So, hello,
Ungus
viewers.
Bungus, runner of Thin Hawaiian Line on Instagram, a funny meme account.
Yeah, I can put it. You can put it in the live chat for people.
Okay. For every single person that follows it, I will cut off one toenail and ship it to Barack Hussein Obama.
I also have our server link in the description where basically, yeah, fans can join the server and talk to us there and suggest stuff. And YouTube actually, I originally made the server because YouTube disabled my live chat on this channel for a while, but it's back now, so you can talk in the live chat, so that's an option, but yeah.
Wait, is everybody just gonna forget that Barack Obama's full name is Barack Hussein Obama II?
What's significant about it?
His name is fucking Hussein.
What?
Hussein is a cool name.
Alright, let me put Albanian flag in chat. That's the best flag ever invented.
That is true. Albania, that's a pretty neat flag.
The Swiss flag is just a big plus, which I like.
It's just like a part of Switzerland just breaks off, becomes independent, and makes their flag a minus sign.
That would be the funniest shit ever.
Yeah.
They start involving themselves in international affairs. Their policy is we will literally shoot anybody who isn't from our country.
Yeah. And
Like,
then they probably get ripped on in the media for being xenophobic.
Oh, there's whiteboarding. What the fuck is whiteboarding? Oh, Jamboard. Dude, we can create a Jamboard and we can draw penises and shit.
Yeah, this is in school where you do that.
School Wi-Fi.
I mean, I can think of what we could use a Jamboard for in this.
Penises.
Stream.
Wait, here, let me present the Jamboard of cock. How do I present the Jamboard? Present now. A tab. Google Jamboard share. It's just a penis.
Are we getting boy on this episode, or?
Do you guys
I
just
don't
see a
think so.
cock?
Let's see.
All right, let me draw out my plans for the next.
Where's my live chat?
Oh fuck! How do I erase? How do I erase? How do I erase? What the fuck?
Isn't there a eraser tool? Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Now I'm erasing. All right, we're gonna draw my plan to invade the country of Switzerland. You guys ever seen what was it? Gaddafi? I think it was his son was arrested for attacking a hotel worker in Switzerland, and because of that, Gaddafi offered with France, Italy, and Germany to take over Switzerland and split up the country.
Over a hotel.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Or over his son being arrested. Let me just what the fuck does the Swiss flag even look like? Just a big ass plus. Let me just boom, Swiss flag.
Yes.
Oh, what the fuck is this?
Since
It's
you
just
didn't
like-
do it exactly like evenly, you could turn it 90 degrees clockwise, and then you can draw Jesus on it and make it the Jesus statue in Brazil.
oh, good idea. Wait, let me add a sticky note.
Actually, wait, no, that's not right. Now that I remember, the Jesus statue in Brazil doesn't have the grass behind it. Can graggle. Yay.
There we go. ATF can gargle my nuts and cum. There's that guy who got banned off Twitter for adding the CIA and then telling them to gargle his nuts and cum.
I've not seen that. What's up, Jake? We're live.
I'm banned off Twitter for harassing an OnlyFans girl. I told her to get
I've never been banned from Twitter before. Shockingly.
Wait. Let me exactly tweet. Wait, here. Let me go on my Gmail. Okay. So the exact tweet was quote. Shut the fuck up. You show your asshole on the internet for money. And that was the first tweet that got me suspended. The second tweet was, you stupid British cunt. Actually just go eat a water sandwich.
What the hell's a water sandwich?
It's an actual thing. You know that, right?
No.
It's a thing. It's like the spiciest food in Britain.
Water sandwich. I mean, I would say, like, make fun of crumpets and tea, but I mean...
The British invented toast sandwiches.
Crumpets and tea.
It reminds me of that one sport in Utah where they throw fossilized shit at each other as a ball. There's a sport in Utah that they play with fossilized
Probably
shit.
some Mormon thing, knowing it's Utah.
Let me draw a Utah. Wait, I'm gonna draw Utah from memory. Let's see. I don't remember what Utah looks like. I think it looks like
Say what you want about
It's literally
Mormonism.
just like a rectangle.
this.
More vertical than horizontal like that, but...
Oh, okay. Wait. Yeah, so like that, right?
Yeah, something along those lines. It's like one of those
Wait,
states that's got like really even
among.
borders.
Right, among. Let me.
Oh, what?
Say what you want about Mormonism, but Saint Joseph Smith got a shitload of hoes.
Joseph Smith. I've never heard of him.
He's the founder of the religion.
You guys know about the Disneyland in Maryland, the giant fucking
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. The first time I saw that, I was just like, wow, I didn't know they had Disneyland in Maryland.
Wait, am I able to add an image? All right, wait, let me look this up. I think it was a Mormon temple in
It's like right outside DC.
Temple, DC. All right, let me find the picture. There it is. It's
It's
Disneyland.
freaking Maryland Disneyland.
Look at it. It's literally. I always pass this shit, and I'm like, oh my god. Wait, let me add a. Oh my god. Disneyland. Hey, we need to add like those clickbait. What's
We
it
all need to
called?
show up to this place with like Disneyland merchandise on and be like, we're here to ride, give me a Disneyland ride.
I would say, give me the same amount of hoes that Joseph Smith got.
Bruh.
Joseph Smith got a shitload of hoes.
Hey,
Dude, give me a
let me find
Disneyland ride.
Joe Smith.
What was that one again where you get in the log and you go down the freaking river?
Look up founder of Mormonism.
This guy?
Yeah, Joseph Smith. Go to Wikipedia.
Splash Mountain. Splash
Splash
Mountain.
Mountain, yeah, that was it. Yeah, let's all show up to Maryland Disneyland in like Mickey Mouse ears and stuff and be like, we're here to ride Splash Mountain.
Oh my! Wait. Let me find like a picture of Splash Mountain. Splash Mountain. We're gonna add Splash Mountain to this shit. Wait. Let me create one where it's the background, where it's the Disney. Alright, there we go. Wait. Mormon Temple, DC. Alright, we're gonna add the Mormon Temple in DC, but we're gonna go ahead and make it better. Let's do that. That's today's mission. We're making the Mormon Temple in DC better. Alright. We're gonna add Splash Mountain to it, right?
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna add Splash Mountain. I found a good picture of it. Why is that one vertical? Why is that one horizontal? The fuck?
Oh.
Oh, okay, we're gonna add this one, this lovely couple in front. Look at the fucking dumbasses.
Maryland Disneyland rocks to the tune of Ram Ranch.
Oh wait, I could add Ram Ranch. 1 second. Wait, can I add?
18 naked cowboys.
Somebody start playing Ram Ranch in the background, please.
We're gonna get like copyright strike or some crap.
Oh yeah, probably not a good idea. No, I don't know if Grant McDonald gives a shit. Alright, we're gonna
I don't
add.
know. Probably the YouTube bots do, and he's
We're gonna
probably
add the
not
cum
gonna even
zone.
realize it.
We're gonna add the cum zone. Oh. Yeah.
I still
Alright.
wouldn't take risks, man. It seems kind of risky to have songs playing on in the background.
I got copyright striked on like, or got copyright claimed on the last one because I played audio from an Adult Swim clip. Remember that Tanner? I was playing Doo 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 and I got copyright claimed.
The fuck is this image?
I'm pretty sure Marshall. I'm pretty sure on the podcast when in the old show back in 2019 that Marshall got us copyrighted a couple times because he was playing some Nigerian song or something.
Oh my God.
Mortal Kombat 11.
You know,
We're gonna,
you know,
we're
you
gonna add
should
Mortal
watch.
Kombat.
Yes.
You know, you should watch. You should watch. Who killed Captain Alex?
Who killed Captain Alexei?
Oh wait, let's add that.
Nollywood movies.
Who killed XXX Tentacion?
Nigeria's
Wait.
equivalent.
We have this random ass photo. We have fat ass. Wait, we're gonna have this photo right here. If I could like edit out the background on that, I'd do that.
It would take me a while to do that. It would come out.
Oh wait, I can do that. Wait, let me go ahead and go on my phone and use Photoshop. I'm gonna add John Smith. So wait, no, Joseph Smith. Joseph Smith. I'm gonna take him. I'm gonna put him on the face of a soldier, and then we're gonna put him on here. I have to look up again. Oh yeah, Jerma Suss in order to find this image. Mortal Kombat 11.
Ram Ranch really rocks.
You got a picture of Ram Ranch. Ram Ranch. What's this one?
I bet
That
if we
looks like-
just sung the lyrics to Ram Ranch, we'd get copyright claims.
Wait, let me type out all the lyrics.
Somebody actually got copyright claimed on YouTube once because they literally hummed the instrumental to a song.
To Ram Ranch?
No, not to Ram Ranch. It was some other song, and they got copyright claimed for humming it.
Alright,
Yeah, YouTube is so fucking bullshit with their.
I
I would literally get copyright claimed on some of the rap songs on this channel that I made just because
naked cowboys in the
and
showers
they
at
were like
Ram
free
Ranch.
instrumentals that like weren't copyrighted, and I still got copyright claimed. I even got copyright claimed for like one that I bought like specifically from a guy who makes like instrumentals, and like it was so stupid.
We soon get banned for calling out an e-girl.
Oh yes, let's make fun of Emma Langevin.
18 naked cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch.
Big heart throbbing cocks.
Ram Ranch really rocks.
18 naked cowboys in this wanting 18 naked cowboys.
Look up hot cowboy. Wait, let me find a picture of a hot cowboy.
Blake, just be like,
Hot
"That's me."
cowboy. What the hell is this image?
He's
Look
like,
at this.
I'm hot. It's 95 degrees out here in
He
Texas.
could have a fucking heat stroke. He's not doing this because he wants to, because he's like sexy or anything. He's just about to have a fucking heat stroke.
Looks like Mark Hamill if he like lost his acting career and had to work on a farm.
Yeah, he does kind of look like that. I could see that. He does look like Mark Hamill.
He looks like Mark
Countryside
Hamill decided to
farmer.
go ahead and like, what the fuck? Yo, wait, why the fuck is Ronald Reagan in one of these images? Look at just Ronald Reagan. We're adding our 18 naked
He's such a
cowboys.
cowboy that he wanted to that he banned machine guns in 1986 because he only believes in lever actions.
We're gonna add 18 naked cowboys to this.
Yeah, it's not literal naked cowboys. This is a public.
Alright. Next cowboy is gonna be this guy. Ooh, he looks like he'll get hot and steamy.
Reminds me of
That
like the,
doesn't look like a cowboy. He looks like a Mexican.
Yeah, he's a cow. No, it's called a hot cowboy. I looked up hot cowboy, and
looks like
that's
the
what came
logo
up.
of the restaurant La Palapas.
I'm gonna look up Logan Paul.
Logan Paul ain't no cowboy. He's like more on the scale.
Wait,
of
look up
Justin
this. There's a
Bieber.
picture of Logan Paul with cowboy hat. Cowboy.
Uh,
What the fuck?
I wonder if there's a
Uh,
photo of Justin Bieber in a cowboy hat.
And he has to have the Charizard Pokemon card around his neck too.
Imagine that.
Bieber
I just want
cowboy.
brothers to become irrelevant, and so they can finally fuck
Looks
off.
more like Frank Sinatra there.
It's Frank Sinatra. This
Oh
is
yeah,
a-
that
we're
looks like
step-
they just edited his face on a Michael Jackson's body. Now they look
it honestly does, but I don't give a shit.
I
It's
can see
added
the
in here.
Michael Jackson Jerry curls.
We see if there's an Adolf Hitler, but he's wearing a cowboy hat. Cowboy. The fuck is this image?
Looks like some like band commercial in the 60s.
18 naked cowboys at the showers at Ram Ram. You see what photos I have that I can upload?
New cowboy redneck barbecue sauce.
We can add what's it?
Who even is that?
Patrick Bateman.
That's the guy from American Psychopath.
You know what
I
you
see.
guys should add? You guys should add the Cowboy Kirby to that.
Wait, let me add a cowboy. Let me Photoshop Adolf Hitler, but with a cowboy hat on. That will look very interesting.
George Floyd with cowboy hat.
George Floyd was a cowboy. Let me add it in here.
That's public stream. That's not a smart idea to do, which we
Oh,
just.
We're gonna add George Not Found.
Yeah, probably.
What the fuck is this image? What the fuck is this?
I don't know.
Wait. Belgian health minister.
Just add- Looks like a trans version of Dan Schneider.
Yeah,
That's the
Dan
health
Schneider.
minister for Belgium. Jesus Christ. Why do all the health ministers look so fucking unhealthy? The ones in America look like corpses, and the ones in
4
Europe.
boxes of Twinkies a day keeps the doctor away.
This is
Well, I mean, it can get you closer to death, which keeps the doctor away.
wait. Let me add Joe.
Jesus Christ, she looks like she's gonna die of a heart attack. I remember seeing her back in 2017, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, Belgium.
Did you
Well,
hear
wait,
about
what's
how Drake
it?
Bell got arrested?
What about our health minister? U.S. Health Secretary. Yeah.
Yo, Dr. K.
As a doctor myself, I don't think these people look very healthy.
No,
Uh,
Yo,
except for Joe up here.
did you hear about how Drake Bell got arrested?
They had Drake Bell
Yeah,
here.
I heard about that. Yeah, Drake Bell got arrested for doing it with underage minors.
I thought he was just like sexually harassing them.
Yeah, I saw that. I heard about that.
The fuck is this come up for Drake and Josh?
We always knew Josh Peck was more based.
What the
I
fuck
don't
is
know.
this
I,
come
I,
up for
I
Drake
liked
and Josh?
I liked Drake Bell more as a character. I
Josh
like
Peck
Drake
was
more.
so dank that he was in Red Dawn 2012.
True, but Drake voiced Drake's voiced Spider-Man in Ultimate Spider-Man, so that gives him points. I like Drake Bell though. I thought it was cool.
I thought he was cool until he started grooming children.
Rip.
Justin Bieber, king of pop.
I mean, to be fair, let's face it, 99% of Hollywood celebrities do the same shit, so does it really matter?
I don't know if it's 99% of them.
99% of YouTubers.
Discord
I think-
moderators.
Discord moderator.
Can you please keep the memes in the memes channel and not general? Can you also give me a 13-year-old's phone number? Angry German kid.
What makes me scared?
Why does he look like that guy you keep sending images of?
Is that from his Tinder?
That's some fat dude that looks like Call Me Carson.
I wish we could put freaking Nick Avocado's only pics.
Nikocado,
Oh, jeez.
avocado.
Nikocado, man, Nikocado Avocado was really skinny like 10 years ago.
No, it was like 4 years ago.
Where's that
Yeah.
image of his
Ah, yes,
ass
the
cheeks?
Pokemon up here when you look it up.
Hey, I gotta find this picture of his ass cheeks spreadable.
You cannot put that on the stream.
No, you can't do that. We're gonna get taken down if you do that. I
know.
have that photo in my camera roll, but we're gonna get.
Why do you have the photo in your camera? Man, these are 18 day Cowboys. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
Shane Dawson.
15, 16. We need Shane Dawson.
That's Shane Dawson or Onision. Or maybe
Shane
both.
Dawson. He had a picture of it like this cat.
Shane Dawson.
these are the 18. This is the 17th and 18th.
The next
Cowboy.
one should be Kim Jong Un.
Nah. This is the 17th and 18th Cowboy.
Fine.
We're gonna be having some really wild times in the
We
showers
got
at
two
Red
pedos on here, Drake Bell and Shane Dawson.
Alright,
I
next
really like Shane
slide.
Dawson's one, even though you did go a little too far with the joke about Willow Smith, but it was kind of.
We forgot to improve.
I don't know. I mean, I think Shane Dawson was just fucking around.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I
Shane
think it was
Dawson?
too, but like, I don't know. I mean,
The fuck is this?
there's
image?
probably stuff about him we don't know.
Man, let me look up a
Yeah,
picture of
I
Base
wouldn't be shocked if Shane Dawson, was like Onision and groomed girls and boys or some shit. I mean,
he looks like a freaking mess.
Onision is public with what he does, though. He doesn't hide shit, I mean,
Yeah.
he'll try to deny it under the basis of what's legal and illegal. But, it's clear and evident what he does, Shane
It's all
Dawson, on
jokes.
the other hand, who knows what he's done? I'm not going to make accusations to the guy, but yeah.
Let me make accusations.
He's had sex with minors.
Oh my god, I mean.
How good was that mic quality, by the way?
It was wonderful. Thank you for sharing.
If
Man, I gotta
Onision
know what it
was-
sounds like.
If Onision was smart, he could have been the next Jeffrey Epstein.
No. Wait, I gotta see how shitty the mic quality is if I get like real up close with it. Alright. I'm joining it on my phone. Ungus Bungus. Let me just join it through Ungus Bungus yet again on my phone.
Ungus Bungus.
Give me 2 Ungus Bunguses. That's right here it says it.
Hello!
Oh,
I
that says
like
awful.
how if you go to if you
Hello! Hello!
Hello.
Hello!
I like how if you go
How
to
bad is that?
pretty bad.
Ah!
I like how if you go to Jerry Trainer's cameo, he like has like a thing listed. He's like, do not request me with religious or political requests.
I will make all requests to Gaddafi to bring the horrors of Islam back to the Mormon Church. All right, so this is the Mormon temple that we've improved so far. We've added Gaddafi. We just added Gaddafi. This is gonna be perfect.
Gaddafi.
Wait, we should add another Gaddafi. Let's find another picture of
Add
Gaddafi.
Jerry Trainer.
Jerry Trainer.
Yes.
Jerry Trainer is
Is a what?
he's a great actor.
Yes.
Oh, he's the guy who. Dude, I love him. I love him. Wait, what the fuck?
Spencer and
Why
iCarly,
is he on a
Spencer-
ship?
and iCarly and the worker from Drake and Bell. You know, there's actually a
Drake
pretty
and
dark
Josh.
theory. Yeah, Drake and Josh. There's actually a pretty dark theory that dude in that Jerry Trainer played in Drake and Josh murdered Drake and Josh and brainwashed the sister who was played by Miranda Cosgrove, who of course we all know, who played Carly and iCarly, and brainwashed. And the theory goes that he brainwashes her into thinking she's Carly, and that's how the events of iCarly start. Kind of dark, but interesting.
Yeah. I've
Very
heard that
dark,
theory.
and I love it. Can we add Gaddafi again, or are you just gonna have one picture of Gaddafi?
I'm pretty sure I told you that theory in the old podcast. I'm pretty sure.
Kind of reminds me of like the racist Burger King guy. If you've seen that video.
Yeah, of course I have. He was in Jamaica. Imagine being dumb enough to say the N word in a it was funny, but imagine being dumb enough to say the N word in a mainly black country.
Hey,
Like,
let me find a
yeah.
picture. Burger King guy on
No, apparently he
plane.
kept saying it because the backstory is he was getting deported from it, and he was like trying to like do it so he could get
Didn't
off the
he?
plane.
Wait,
and he-
did he get back on the? Did he get back on the plane? Like went on again?
yeah, and he did it again because he doesn't want to leave the country.
I mean, that's not a bright way of going about things. I
I am
mean,
West African. Whatever. He's like, I'm some part West African, and I can say.
yeah,
What
didn't he? I heard him say that he had a great grandparent that was black. That's bullshit, though. There's no way he had a great grandparent that was black.
Don't worry, I'm
That's
1%
bullshit.
Senegalese. I can say the hard R N word.
That's bullshit. There's no way that he's got an African great grandparent.
Wait.
I remember there was like one guy who was like some racist guy, and like he like took a DNA test in like a talk show, and he turned out to be like 1% like sub-Saharan African, and then he was just like speechless.
Gaddafi
know.
and Gaddafi and Burger King guy are best friends?
Why do they look so similar?
One,
They don't look
1%.
similar at all.
They have the same drip.
Have the same drip. They do. They have the same fucking drip, dude. Look at them. No, these motherfuckers down here don't have drip.
Yeah.
You guys think I could get away with just like fucking playing Gaddafi and just screaming at the top of his lungs? Wait. Remember how he got like a shit ton of like models and shit into a building, gave them all Qurans and like taught them about Islam?
Not gonna lie, though, Gaddafi looks like Arab Professor Snape.
I don't know. Gaddafi could pass for being an Italian, which is ironic considering he was
Probably more
Lydian.
like Sicilian.
Yeah.
Yeah, more like Sicilian or Southern Italian.
Gaddafi was weird as shit.
I don't know. Gaddafi was cool.
I swear he has like the same face and similar
You know,
hair
he,
to Professor Snape.
He hired only female bodyguards because he said that
Yeah.
it would be hard for Islamic terrorists to open fire on women.
That's true. I mean, to be fair, most of the rebels that he was going up against were literally Al Qaeda. Like, he was literally going up against Al Qaeda in that war.
You guys hear about how Al Qaeda condemned ISIS? They said that ISIS was so vile that they had to condemn them. Right, or is it?
I have this weird connection where whenever I hear the name Al Qaeda, I for some reason start thinking of Carl Weezer from Jimmy Neutron.
Yeah, look. Wait, here, let me share this. Present.
Jimmy!
Jimmy, why are you sharing
Oh,
your...
by the way, back to the iCarly topic. They're making a reboot of iCarly now, and it's gonna fucking suck.
Yeah, I've heard about it.
Yeah, I saw.
I looked at it. I
Definitely.
looked at the photos of the characters and what they're going. It's gonna fucking suck.
Let me look at this up. Let me look this up.
Not only
There's no Sam in it.
there's no, not only is there no Sam, but there's no Gibby either. There's no reason for that is because Noah Monk, the actor of Gibby, he doesn't really do acting anymore. He's doing his YouTube shit with Sad World Online.
What
You
is
know,
this?
This,
What?
this, yeah, I know it's shit. There's
the
gonna be
hell?
no, there's no sad. He's doing Sad World Online, which is his YouTube channel now, and he doesn't. It's strange because he doesn't follow any of the iCarly casts on YouTube, or on not on YouTube, but on Instagram and social media. He doesn't follow any of the iCarly casts, and none of them follow him.
Joe
I
Rogan.
wonder if like half them even know that he's like still around.
I
Guys,
think
we're
Jerry.
in a fight.
Actually,
Joe
no.
Rogan.
I think Jerry Trainer still follows Noah on Instagram, but Noah doesn't follow him back.
It's weird.
Guys, who would win in a fight? Joe Rogan or Joe
whatever-
Exotic?
For whatever reason, Noah Monk was following Nick Fuentes on Twitter last year. They don't follow each other anymore, but last year they followed each other for some reason. I thought that was
What the fuck is
funny
that?
and weird.
Just like finds out that like Noah Monk is like a like massive Gypsy Crusader fan.
Noah Monk.
Him and Nick Fuentes were following each other last year.
Dude. Gibby, I got called Gibby. I was bullied and called Gibby in my classes.
I used to call my brother Gibby. My brother, unironically, does kind of look like Gibby, though.
So your brother's always that massive.
I'd
afro.
show my face, but I don't want to be socially ostracized.
It's a Turk fro, not an afro.
Turk, dude, imagine being Turkish.
Rude. Turkey is the greatest country on earth.
No, that would be Albania.
Albania is pretty cool, though, to be honest, actually.
I mean, I'm a Czech. Okay, I used to be like a German nationalist, but now I'm a Czech nationalist and Swiss nationalist. I love Switzerland, the Czech Republic, not
Oh,
Czechoslovakia.
while you're at it, you should check out my kebab store in Germany.
I'm like,
I've always wanted to go to Germany, but I don't want to get ass raped by Aknon. Or whatever the fuck his name. What's his name? Wait, what's his? Oh, Akon, right? Yeah. Dude, I wonder what. Wait, here. I'm gonna go ahead and go on mute and listen to one of his songs real quick. I gotta hear what the fuck his songs are like.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go too. See ya.
why?
Jake, you
really.
gay. All right, see you, Jake. I'm gonna go on mute for a second and listen to one of Ekon's songs, and then tell you how good it is.
Akon? Or are
I don't know how the hell you say his name.
you talking about Akon?
It's
Akon.
probably a Turkish name. Sounds like a Turkish name. After all, there is a lot of Turks in Germany.
Yeah, the Turkish took over Germany.
Yeah, because after the World War II, Germany needed to, fix up the country, and Turkey offered to send our men there to work it out, and that's what happened. That's why there's so much Turks in Germany now.
Man, it took me 1 second, and I already fucking hate his music.
Oh, there's that.
Yeah, I don't like his music.
Who is it? Is it Tarkan?
Akon.
Oh, never mind. I was thinking of a famous Turkish singer called Tarkan. He's very popular in Turkey, and he's actually pretty popular in Europe too.
You guys think the Queen is gonna be assassinated, or you think she's gonna die of old age?
I think she's just gonna die of old age.
Not if I have anything to say about it.
I don't know. I don't know the point. I mean, I don't see the point.
Yeah, I mean, if you try and assassinate the Queen of fucking England, you're retarded.
Yeah, there's no way you could accomplish that, and if you do, you're kind of dumb if you even try to attempt it. You
How
could,
old is the bitch again? Like
90 something.
Queen Elizabeth. Let's see how old she is.
I mean, I don't like the British royal family either, but I mean, come on, man. Attempting to kill her is stupid.
Not only will you fail, it's stupid because she is literally like on her deathbed.
Yeah, I know.
Hi, I'm the Queen of England. I eat tea and crumpets, and I eat water sandwiches for
Hello
breakfast.
there, I'm from England.
And she plays on her golden Wii.
Yeah, wait. Let me look up what her golden Wii looks like.
Ooh, it's absolutely
Oh, yeah, they
good.
released that with Zelda Skyward Sword. They're doing a remake of Zelda Skyward Sword, though. I'm actually kind of excited for that. I want to play Skyward Sword.
Yeah, it's
They're
gonna be
making
on
a remake
Nintendo
for it on the
Switch.
Switch. Yeah, I'm gonna get that, and I'm gonna get Breath of the Wild too whenever it comes out.
I want to get the new Battlefield game. They're announcing it tomorrow at 11, and I'm gonna watch it as soon as it drops. The trailer. That's gonna be fucking awesome. I'm gonna watch that, and I want to get. Wait, when the fuck is Dying Light 2 coming out? I don't know if it's ever gonna come out. Wait, when is it coming out? I want to buy it. So that's one game I'm actually kind of hyped for. Is Dying Light 2. December 7th.
I like how this whole podcast we haven't really had an actual subject.
We're gonna talk about how.
It's been a random. I have an unpopular opinion to show, though.
What?
We have two unpopular opinions.
What?
Spider-Man 3 was the best movie of the Raimi trilogy and one of the
True.
best superhero
True.
movies ever made.
True.
I don't care what anyone says, it's a great movie.
It
The
is.
Star Wars prequels weren't bad besides Attack of the Clones. Attack of the Clones was shit, but Phantom Menace and Revenge of the Sith were good. Revenge of the Sith was
Attack
great,
of the
and
Clones
Phantom
was
Menace.
kind of cringe, but then like Phantom Menace had some like really boring parts.
I don't know.
Phantom
I
Menace
liked all of the Phantom Menace. I don't understand people who hate it.
boring as shit.
I don't think
You're
it was
boring.
bad. I mean,
I
I think
love-
Jar Jar's annoying, but I think there were definitely boring moments.
I don't know. For me, I didn't find any of the Phantom Menace boring. I loved all of it. I can see how you can find the political parts. I loved the politics in the movie, but I could see how if you're a kid that you could definitely find the Phantom Menace boring. But for me, I loved the Phantom Menace, and I loved the fight with Darth Maul at the end even more. Attack of the Clones had some really good action fights in it. And I think Attack of the Clones had the potential to be one of the best Star Wars movies too, but it's that horrible, stupid attempt at a love story between Anakin and Padme that they shoved down your throat.
You see
It's
how that's
so
like become a meme
good.
template now.
Like they really they really chose that horrible attempt at a love story over Anakin killing sand people. Like, come on, man.
That's
You know, they had great action scenes in Attack of the Clones, and the fight with Count Dooku at the end was really cool too. People shit on it, but I think it was great. But the scene with Obi-Wan and Boba Fett, and they could have shown the scene with Anakin killing sand people, but they only show the beginning of it. They don't show it in its full entirety.
no, they don't even show the aftermath. I don't think.
I know, right? They don't even show the aftermath. You could have at least shown that. Instead, you show Anakin bitching like a baby about how he slaughtered the women and the children, instead of showing him an action doing it.
Children.
But the only moment in the movie that resembles Darth Vader-esque shit, the only moment in the movie that seems like Anakin is Darth Vader, they cut out and they replace it with other shit. I would have, if only they made it a PG-13 movie instead of a PG one. Attack of the Clones should have been PG-13, and Revenge of the Sith should have been rated R. They should have showed
It
Anakin.
almost was rated R, and they cut some parts from it.
I know. They should have made Anakin. They should have had Anakin killing the younglings, and they should have.
Yep.
And they should have showed Anakin killing the Sand People in Attack of the Clones. The whole point of the prequels was to show him doing Darth Vader as shit, but they always cut it off when. I mean, Revenge of the Sith had a lot of Darth Vader-esque moments, but Attack of the Clones, they cut off all the Darth Vader-esque moments.
I like how, in PG-13 movie, you're allowed to say the F word, once, and then everybody's like, they should have just made the youngling that when Anakin went to kill him say it.
It would have been. I posted that meme. You saw that.
Yeah.
It would have been funny if they made the younglings say "fuck."
All I care about is two movies: American Psycho and the Missoul. That movie, Missoul.
I have not done around. I need to watch American Psycho. I've known about that for years, and I was meaning to watch it sometime last year, but I didn't get to watching it. Every person I've ever met after watching it makes it their profile pic and kind of dedicates their entire personality to it.
You're talking about, buddy.
I've been told that American Psycho is a documentary on how to become a Sigma male.
I'm gonna say yes. That's how you become a Sigma male. Wait, let me go ahead and change my name to Patrick Bateman real quick.
I watch definitely enough movies these days that I don't know, I've seen so many 80s movies and stuff like that.
I mean, I think when it comes to 80s movies, I've just watched the original Star Wars, Terminator, and some other shit, but that's it.
HBO Max is a ton of them, and that's where I stream them all. Beverly Hills Cop is hilarious.
The best ones is the Rambo movies.
I've seen Rambo 1 and 2, but I've yet to watch 3.
3, you'd probably like it. It has Mujahideen and it has the Soviets and shit.
Yeah, bro.
Wait a sec.
I'm pretty sure my brother watched those movies, the Rambo, the one with the Mujahideen and the Soviets. My brother watched that.
Yeah, the second one's in Vietnam, and then the first one's just in the United States.
No, the second one's also in Vietnam. The third one.
I'm sure you've watched Full Metal Jacket.
No,
Oh, yeah.
the first one's in Vietnam. The first one is in the United States. The second one's in Vietnam. The third one is in what's it called?
Afghanistan.
Afghanistan. The fourth one I think was in Cambodia. I think it was. And the fifth one I think was in Texas. Which was
The fifth
weird.
one seemed like it was kind of rough.
Have you guys watched the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies?
I like those. Those are pretty good.
Yeah, I don't get the people who say they're bad. I like them a lot. I thought they were good movies. The one from, I think it was 2000, yeah, the one from 2009, that reboot one from 2009 was really, really good. I love that one from 2009.
Well, I thought it was I thought
That
it was all good up until Texas Chainsaw 4. That was literally the absolute funniest shit. There's a scene that the best way to describe it is there was a moment where the main characters are running away and being chased by one of the main bad guys, and a random ass plane just comes out of nowhere and chops off the head of one of the main villain.
I never watched the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I only watched 2, 3, and I watched Next Generation, and I also watched that one from 2009. The one from 2009 was my favorite though, because it was way darker and way more serious. It did I guess the comedy that they had in the earlier films was good, but I liked the way darker, way gorier version because it's way gorier too, and that's something I liked about the 2009 Texas Chainsaw Massacre film.
I think my favorite horror movie is probably either the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre or what's the movie called? The Thing, like the 1980s Thing, not the shitty 2000s remake one. That was an epic movie.
I still gotta watch The Exorcist, and I still have to watch Saw.
Just watch American Psycho before anything. Then you'll become a Sigma male. That's all I'm gonna say. You'll become a Sigma male, and you'll learn to become the Sigma that is Patrick Bateman.
Alright, I got a question. What's a movie that's very popular and that people regard as being a great movie that you all don't like?
Titanic. I don't like Titanic.
I'd say, what's that movie? I don't really fucking like most of the Star Wars movies. I mean, I like the original, like A New Hope, but after that, I just didn't like them that much. I don't know.
For me, my favorite Star Wars movie was the tie between Revenge of the Sith and Empire Strikes Back. I thought Return of the Jedi was okay. I liked The Phantom Menace. Attack of the Clones, I don't like. The Force Awakens was okay. Last Jedi sucked, and I'm not fucking watching The Rise of Skywalker. The sequels make the prequels look like masterpieces. I mean, the prequels were good besides Attack of the Clones, though.
I really could give less of a shit about Star Wars. I like my favorite genre of movies like westerns and shit like that. That's where it's at.
I mean, I'm not a big sci-fi guy, but I do like Star Wars a lot.
I don't know. One thing is the movie Crazy Rich Asians.
Yeah, I know about that one. Yeah.
I watched it and I've heard so many people say it was funny and stuff. When I watched it, I went through the entire thing and I was like, when's this movie gonna be over yet? And didn't laugh once.
Yeah, usually it's like those movies.
Yeah,
I
didn't like it myself.
I don't like the Marvel movies. I don't know. It's just not my cup of tea.
I mean, they were good. For me, the Marvel movies were good until 2018, and now they all suck.
I only like the Spider-Man movies. Really, I don't really like the Avengers.
I liked the Avengers. I thought Age of Ultron was pretty good.
Yeah,
But
I think that one was bad. Then again, though, I was 11 the last time I watched it because that's when it came
I
out.
don't know. A lot of people hated that one, but I liked it. I liked the Marvel movies, but they became shit. The MCU sucks.
I mean,
And now
it's literally a
Marvel,
milked franchise.
and now Marvel with all of its SJW shit that's going into it, it's all so ass.
Yeah, I mean, it's not really good content anymore.
I mean, DC has shitty movies, but they still
No, the best.
comics.
What's
They
it?
have shitty movies and they have
Aquaman.
shitty. DC used to make really, really good shows in the 90s and 2000s. I mean, Marvel also used to have really good shows in the
Dark Knight
90s
trilogy's
and 2000s.
This
Yeah.
Punisher was
Dark
so
Knight is the
fucking
best
good.
superhero film ever made.
The Punisher was so fucking good, and I'm so pissed that they ended it. That made me so mad. I love the Punisher.
I
Such-
honestly liked the Ghost Rider movies. I liked the Ghost Rider movies.
you
A
gotta
lot
have
of people
some
shit on them, but I like the Ghost Rider movies.
like in an unironic way or like an ironic way.
In an unironic way,
Oh my
I genuinely liked the Ghost Rider movies. I thought they were good.
I hated Batman versus Superman in the Justice League movie that came out
Yeah,
in
Batman
2017.
vs Superman wasn't that good. I loved the Dark Knight trilogy. I mean, that recent DC thing that they had was shitty. It was shit. I'm not watching anything from it. Man of Steel was good though.
Yeah, I didn't think that movie was bad. I also thought Shazam was pretty decent.
You know, one of the things that I think would make a good movie is Scarlet. Is the what's it? Scarlet Witch, I think it is, right? That's the right. I might say. I don't,
No, I think you're saying the actress for Black Widow is
no,
Scarlett Johansson.
no, like the
It's a different character. I don't know what
Quicksilver
you're
and
talking
the
about.
other lady, the Romanov.
Yeah, her name was like
Or like
Scarlet Witch or something along those lines.
yeah, Scarlet Witch, and I wish they would have made a spin-off of with Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch on their own. Though Quicksilver, like Evan Peters, Quicksilver, I would have loved. I love Evan Peters. He's a good actor.
Honestly, the DC shows and the Marvel shows are better than the movies.
I wouldn't say that. I'd say that Marvel has some pretty good movies. Like I don't know why Iron
I don't
Man.
know, those shows were better to me. I used to watch Wolverine and the X-Men. They had some really good Spider-Man shows too.
Like
Spider-Man, the animated series from the 90s, Spider-Man, the new animated series from the 90s was super
I
cool
haven't really
too.
watched any of those, but I mean the Batman
Yeah.
animated series and Batman Beyond were pretty good.
Oh, Batman Beyond was amazing. Batman the animated series was good too, but I like Batman Beyond the most. Batman
Yeah,
Beyond.
I'd say Beyond was better.
Yeah, like I loved Batman. The opening for Batman Beyond is so fucking good too. Gotta love that late '90s, early 2000s techno.
I don't know. I was a bigger fan of the original Batman series. That was my favorite.
For me, I love the original Batman series, but Batman Beyond was better.
They might.
The
Yeah.
Justice League show they had was really good too, and Justice League Unlimited was even better.
I'm personally not a big fan of like the like superheroes like that. My favorite superhero movies will probably be like what's it? Will probably be one of the will probably be either The Dark Knight Rises, just because that's like just a really good movie, and along with that, I don't know why I like Spider-Man: Homecoming. It's because I like
I
the
like Spider-Man: Homecoming. I,
You like-
I like I like the Amazing Spider-Man movies more than Spider-Man.
you okay? You're just retarded.
I thought the Amazing Spider-Man movies were okay.
There was just something wrong because they took Andrew Garfield was too cool of a person to play Peter Parker. Peter Parker is supposed to be.
Yeah. Andrew Garfield was too much of a fuckboy to do.
He
Peter,
was too cool. He was a skater boy. Andrew,
yeah, they made him a fuckboy. They practically made him a fuckboy. He looks like the type of guy that could pull pussy. Peter Parker is supposed to be a dork. Like,
Yeah.
come on, man. Andrew Garfield looks like he could pull pussy any day of the week.
Andrew Garfield, I like personally. The two ones that I believe were the best for playing Peter Parker as a person were Sam like the Sam Raimi trilogy had the best.
Tobey
Peter,
Maguire. Yeah,
Tobey
Tobey Maguire. The Tobey Maguire films were
well,
still the Spider-Man
played-
movies.
I feel like he played the nerdy kid who gets bullied archetype the most.
Yeah, he played it perfectly.
Tom Holland,
Andrew Garfield was a good Spider-Man, though.
Holland, I like because he plays that like charismatic but still kind of nerdish.
I don't know.
Spider-Man.
I didn't like Tom Holland, and I didn't like Spider-Man: Homecoming either. I mean, for me, I thought The Amazing Spider-Man was good. The Amazing Spider-Man 2 was okay. The problem
No.
with that and like what made it not good was that they had a clusterfuck of things going on and too much shit happened in that movie and they killed off Gwen way too early. Like, come on. They should have had a third or fourth movie to do that.
The problem I see with those movies is, one, like I said, Andrew Garfield is not a good Peter Parker, because you can't just have a good Spider-Man. You have to have a good Peter Parker. Two, the movies are just a clusterfuck all around. They have horrible acting in a lot of instances. A lot of the dumbest story plot lines, like how Peter Parker is best friends with what's his name, like the Green Goblins, and he's like, "Oh, you got to give me your blood, Pete. You got to give me your blood, Spider-Man, so I can live." It's like Peter Parker's best friends with the Green Goblins. At that point,
That's the Amazing Spider-Man 2, though, but the Amazing Spider-Man had a good plot line and was a good movie. The
I don't know.
first one was good.
The other problem is, I feel like the problem was that they made him too much of a dick. They made Peter Parker into a guy. The only reason he wore a mask was because he was because he wanted to hide his identity because of all the bad shit he was doing. If they didn't do shit like that, I would have been fine. I would have been fine with the movie. I would have thought it was an okay movie. But they made Peter Parker look too cool, and they made him look too malicious. And along with that, I just hate.
I don't care. I still liked The Amazing Spider-Man. I thought that was a good movie.
I don't know.
I feel like they did really well with the Tobey Maguire ones, because especially Tobey Maguire's just good at playing the geeky Peter Parker, to the point that he's played really good geeky characters in other movies. Like, if you've seen Pleasantville, he plays a really geeky kid who's into this 50s sitcom, and
Yeah.
trapped in it. And did
But he
pretty
makes
good.
a pretty good Spider-Man, too.
Yeah.
I thought those were good, though. I mean, I like Spider-Man and I like Spider-Man 2, but I like Spider-Man 3 more.
My
Spider-Man 3 was the best one for me.
My favorite of them was probably just the original, because Willem Dafoe, I fucking love him so much. Though
It's good, but I still like Spider-Man 3 the most.
I had the most fun and enjoyment out of watching Spider-Man 3, because there was no single moment in which I wasn't laughing my ass off, and either because the movie was purposefully trying to be funny or because it was unintentionally being funny.
I don't know. To me, I liked every single part of it. I don't know. The only part of it that I found cringe was emo Peter Parker dancing.
I love
Outside of that, I love everything about the movie. Not unironic, because it's a genuinely good movie to me. It has a great plot and it concludes the trilogy in an amazing and satisfying way. It ends off the trilogy in a great and satisfying way, and it shows Harry's, turn against Spider-Man perfect.
Personally, one second. Personally, my favorite of all of the scenes in all of the movies was those scenes with emo Peter Parker, just because it was funny as shit.
And Spider-Man 3 Venom was there, and they had fucking Black Spider-Man in a movie. Come on. You can't get cooler than that.
Yeah.
I thought it was great, and anyone who says Spider-Man 3 was a bad movie is full of shit. Spider-Man 3 was the best one out of all of them.
Even
I didn't know that Spider-Man 3 was hated on until a couple of years ago, I didn't know that people disliked Spider-Man 3. I loved it so much. I thought it was an 8 out of 10 movie. I didn't know there were people that had negative views on it. I will forever continue to love it and consider it to be my favorite Spider-Man movie, but I don't see how someone could dislike it. It's amazing to me. And I didn't know there were people who disliked it, and I didn't know it got mainly shitty reviews. To me, it completely knocked out Spider-Man and Spider-Man 2 out of the water.
even if you don't even if objectively it's not that great of a movie, because a lot of problems with plot lines and stuff like that,
I thought the plot line was great. I did not see anything wrong with it in terms
Okay.
of plot line and the way it executes the plot line and story.
In terms
I
of a
thought-
lot of the movie, there's quite a bit of problems with it. Though I must say, you can't watch a movie. You can't watch a movie and not just have like a fun time. Like, grab a couple of beers, maybe light up a joint or something, sit down and fucking watch the movie, and you'll have a blast. It's the most fun you'll ever have.
It's a great movie. There's amazing fights, amazing story, amazing ending, satisfying and then ending, sad shit in it too. It's a perfect movie to me, and it's the perfect way to conclude a great trilogy.
You know what's a series that it's a movie that I think a lot of people need to give more credit. I will forever sing the praise of the 2019 film Masul, just because it's so fucking amazing. Like, it's about the Battle of Mosul, right? You know that, like, it's just so good. It's a perfect war movie. It's something different from Spider-Man, but I just wanted to get that out. I will never not sing the praises of it when talking about movies. It's so fucking amazing.
Like the only true war movie I've ever seen is like the Battle Midway movie.
The only war movie I ever watched was D-Day. Outside of that, I never really watched a war movie, and I didn't really like D-Day much. That came out, it was Harry Styles, and that came out a couple of years ago. I didn't like it though.
I like
It's
how
called 20.
Or
Wait,
no, it wasn't D-Day, it was Dunkirk.
oh, that one, yeah. I mean, personally, well, if you're gonna watch a movie, Mosul is pretty good. I mean, it's it's about the SWAT teams in Africa, and not in Africa, fucking Africa, in Iraq. I mean, in Iraq, and it's all in Arabic, but they have like subtitles. But it's one of the only few like mainstream war movies about the Iraqis fighting the Taliban and shit like that.
Iraq didn't fight the Taliban. Taliban was Afghanistan, not Iraq.
Sorry, I'm completely. I'm not going to tell you exactly what I'm on, but I'm on some shit right now. But no, it was what was the group again? ISIS, not Taliban.
Yeah.
I'm retarded. Sorry. But no, they fought they fought. Fuck! I keep on saying Taliban because I can't stop thinking of Zero Dark 30. But they fought ISIS, and it's like one of the only few movies like an Arabic. It's a full Arabic cast. It's actually, I think a lot of it was actually filmed in Mosul. Because like at that point, Mosul was still bombed to shit. Like there was barely anything left of Mosul.
ISIS destroyed so much history too, man. They destroyed so much history in Iraq and the city. It's a real shame. I mean, America did a large number. America did a lot too to Iraq. They destroyed a lot of history too. You know, Iraq is such a historically rich country. It's a real shame that it got bombed back to the Stone Age.
Yeah, and then there was so, what's even sadder is Iran and what happened there. It's like
I mean, Iran didn't get bombed to shit though. Iran is still a functioning country. It wasn't bombed back to the Stone Age. I mean, yeah, they have a religious government, but they didn't get sent back to the Stone Age. They're not bombed to shit, and they have
like the revolution and stuff that turned to the country, just going back culturally to being extremely well.
I mean, Iran isn't as bad as people. It's not as bad as it was under Khomeini. It's actually like you can get away with the hijab. It's not really like the big one. You can actually show your hair with it if you're a girl, and the hijab has become a part of the fashion.
Yeah, personally,
there's a lot of girls that you can get away with not wearing a hijab too.
Yeah,
I have friends that live in Iran, There's a lot of metalheads in Iran too, shockingly. I have a lot of friends from Iran that love black metal, so that was shocking, but it's not as bad as I thought.
Way too long for them to turn back to what it was. But well, it's still not. It's still not what it was before. Iran was very westernized, which
I know. It was like Turkey, one of the most westernized countries in the Middle East. It was like Turkey at the time.
yeah, and it would have, and it was prosperous. They were actually like paving. They were like paving the way for civil rights for people, and then boom, became like you know, I like fucking bad, not good.
Yeah.
Dude, why?
I still don't see what happened with Iran was as bad as what happened to Iraq, you know.
Dude, there's gotta like I don't know the best way to
I
describe
don't think
this.
we've ever gotten like any views on this podcast yet.
Bad. Let's talk. Then let's say some fucking controversial shit.
Oh no, nothing.
No, let's
crazy
not.
yet.
Let's not. I don't want to get in trouble. I mean, we were already going into risky waters with the Floyd thing earlier, so I'd rather not go into, shit that's gonna, you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
Just types N in the chat. I'm gonna leave
I
that
know, I
there.
mean, sometimes we make mistakes and make jokes about things we
Yeah, yeah,
shouldn't.
no.
But,
yeah,
Well, I'm the
let's
only one that.
hard shit.
Yeah, that could turn bad.
yeah.
On a side note, though, there was this really one good Spider-Man show that was CGI from 2003. It was set in between the original Spider-Man and Spider-Man 2, and it was on NTV, and it was really fucking good. I remember watching that show like 8 years ago, back when it was on Netflix. It's not on Netflix anymore, though, but it's called Spider-Man: The New Animated Series, and it's 3D CGI, so it hasn't aged well. But that was still a good show nonetheless. Unfortunately, there's only one season for it, though.
Like how there was me who literally just grinded through like all 5 seasons of Daria and all 2 movies in like a month.
I
Yeah,
watched. What's it? I binge watched like the entirety of BoJack Horseman. That was good.
I finished all of Code Geass, 2 season, 50 episode anime in a couple days.
I forget how long it took me to finish. What's it? BoJack Horseman, but it took me a while because I kept on like taking breaks and shit. You know, one TV show I've gotta rewatch is either The Sopranos or Breaking Bad because that's two shows I absolutely adore.
I hate the Breaking Bad fan base too much to watch it. There's some fan bases that I hate too much to watch. Like Tokyo Ghoul, for example. I hate the fan base so much that I'm never gonna watch it. I'm aware that it's a really good anime, supposedly, but I'm not watching that shit because of how horrific the fan base was.
I I personally fucking don't. There's barely any non like ironic Breaking Bad memes anymore. There's no unironic Breaking Bad memes. It's all ironic Breaking Bad memes. So that's why I started wanting to watch it again. Just because I will probably watch like Ozymandias, one of the most like emotional moments in all of film history, and I will laugh my ass off because people kept on making memes about it. Like, I love the TV show so much. It's like a fucking mosaic. It's a beautiful show.
I don't know. I'd much rather watch Narcos because Narcos has historical shit with it too. Pablo Escobar,
Come on, Narcos Mexico.
Pablo
Colombia,
Escobar is a
not Mexico. Colombia, not Mexico.
I think they had another series called Narcos Mexico.
yeah.
That was probably about El Chapo.
Yeah, and my dad.
El Chapo was cringe.
Obsessed with them.
El Chapo was Mexican and Pablo Escobar was Colombian.
Oh, what was it? Pablo Escobar was a complete fucking giga chad. You ever seen that picture of him out front of the White House?
Yeah, and he was wanted by the CIA at the time.
And he just stood
Pablo
up.
Escobar. Pablo Escobar actually did shit for poor people in Colombia, though.
I mean, yeah, he was kind of a pretty brutal guy, but I mean,
The anti-hero.
yeah, he's the anti-hero. He's like
Yeah.
he's like a less cool Patrick Bateman.
I like how when
No.
he literally in his mugshot when he's just smiling in the camera.
I will always
Pablo
not.
Escobar was handsome when he was young, man. He was a good-looking dude. I mean, he was fat, but he was a good-looking dude.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, no matter what you think about him, you have got to be a whole nother level of Giga Chad to just go take a photo out front of the White House with your daughter.
Yeah, you have to be
Wow.
like while you're wanted to. Not even fucking Osama bin Laden did that shit. Osama bin Laden was with his family hiding in some fucking house in Pakistan. Or not, or some fucking, I think it was some kind of like,
Compound.
Pretty sure when they found
Like
him in
some kind of
2011,
compound.
he was like
Yeah,
hiding in
they
a
told me-
sewer.
Yeah. No, he was not hiding in a sewer. He was hiding in a compound in Pakistan.
Yeah, they.
Oh, I remember that day vividly too because the same day he died, I sliced my ear almost in half and had to go to the hospital to fix that up, and I had a scar for like years, but at least the scar is gone now and I have a normal ear.
I mean, honestly though, I would have massive respect for Osama bin Laden if he decided to take a photo out front.
Yeah, if you took a photo in the White House, Pablo Escobar did that shit like a Chad.
No,
Yeah.
Funny that. No, it was just funny. Like when Pablo Escobar, when they found him, he was just there with all his wives. Then I was about
Not Pablo
to say.
Escobar, Osama bin Laden with all of his wives.
Yeah,
They
I was
found
talking
porn
about
at Osama bin Laden's compound too. They
I was
found him.
about to say he held one of them at hostage with a Glock 18, but then remember that was Saddam Hussein with the Glock 18 on him.
Who, what
They-
happened? Saddam?
Yeah.
They found porn in Osama's compound. He had porn in there. And
I
they
thought it
found,
was with like gaming related shit.
He pulled
Yeah,
out a certain fire.
not this gaming related shit, but they found porn in there too. He had porn in there.
He had like a certain firearm. I don't know what he pulled out specifically. And then he held like one of them hostage, and then he just like straight up just shot them. And then like the one ginger SEAL guy like just takes him out with the HK-416.
Yeah, well, they don't know exactly who did it. They said one of them said that Robert O'Neill says that he and another SEAL cornered him, and then the SEAL took a shot, missed, and then Robert took the headshot, like a couple of headshots on the guy, and another says that the other SEAL didn't miss his shots, and Robert just took some extra shots at him after they got him. But either way, they definitely killed him. If he was not dead, there's no way Al Qaeda would be like calling for the death of America and shit like that. Still, Al Qaeda's like Al Qaeda. I will never stop laughing at Al Qaeda condemning ISIS. Like they're like, you know what? We might have committed the single worst tragedy in U.S. history, but holy shit, are those ISIS guys insane?
Really says something about ISIS.
Yeah, they said Al Qaeda.
ISIS has a badass look though. I fuck with that Black Ninja look that they have. I fuck with that. I thought it looked cool.
Yeah, they said Al Qaeda leader denounces ISIS's madness and lies. Like you've known you've done something really bad when fucking Al Qaeda comes out and says, "Okay, you guys are pretty bad. Like you got to stop. You got to chill."
Al Qaeda's a joke nowadays, though. They're only a problem for Somalia and Yemen now, oh, and Libya. But, you know, for the rest of the world, they're a joke. I mean, they're still pretty bad for Libya, and they still do shit in Yemen and Somalia too, and they're problems for them. But they're not really a problem for the world anymore. They're kind of like a joke and a shell of their former selves. Osama getting killed did a number on them. I mean, they were still able to fuck up and ruin Libya completely, and they were able to fuck up Yemen and Somalia pretty bad, but
But as
that's
soon as like Osama's death definitely took a giant toll because they just lost their figurehead, the guy who all of the world believed was behind 9/11. They're like, 1 second, they got the most wanted man on earth, the man who's considered to be the deadliest man on earth, and then the next second, boom, he's dead, he's gone. You
It
know,
took them only 10 years to find him, though.
Completely
It-
off topic, but the freaking Bulgarian theme song for Fanboy and Chum Chum is the biggest ear bleed I've ever heard.
Bulgaria in general is an ear bleed for.
Yeah, there was like a video on YouTube, like all the different versions of the Fanboy and Chum Chum theme song, and I'd say the Bulgarian version is the worst.
I'm gonna listen to the Albanian version.
I think that exists. The Russian version, they don't even sing; they just cut to the chase.
Fed boy and chum.
Don't play it on now because
Yeah.
you'll get us.
I was curious if a Turkish version existed, but it doesn't.
There were some Turkish versions of shows, I think.
Fanboy and cum
I don't even
cum.
think a
Remember my-
Japanese version exists.
I remember my cousin watching Star Wars: The Clone Wars in Turkish.
I would speak in my what's it called? I used to speak in my English in my biology class in only Albanian to piss off some people.
Albanian is. I mean, I can't be talking because Turkish is also a pretty weird language, and but Albanian is also weird. I mean, it's cool, but Turkish is it like I don't know, I don't know how to. Turkish can sometimes sound like a drunk dude screaming, you know, like either
I mean,
that.
I have no Balkan heritage whatsoever. I just like it. It's funny. Like all the Balkan.
I mean, I guess Turkey is a Balkan country. I mean, we have Thrace, which is a part of the Balkans, so we have that. And I mean, historically, we're also a Balkan country because of the Ottoman Empire, but
I mean, I'm more of a Czech guy myself. If you like ask, oh, which country out of the U.S. except for the U.S. do you support the most? I say the Czech Republic, or Switzerland. I don't know. There's just something so aesthetic about the Czech Republic, and there's something so fucking cool about like Switzerland just being in the middle of like the most geopolitically active region in the entire world, and just like not getting involved in anything.
I don't know what it is. Like, I like the Czech Republic as a country, but I swear I hate the language.
Oh yeah, I hate Czech too. I'm gonna try and learn it one day, but I'm not gonna try anytime soon.
I don't know, just the writing system just pisses me off.
You're the guy who learns German, no, not German, Russian and Japanese.
Wait, what?
Aren't you learning Russian and
Yeah.
Japanese?
I'm pretty sure he already has the
And
master.
Italian, if you count school.
I mean,
I don't know. I would much rather learn Russian and Japanese than learn Italian or Spanish.
Italian, I just want to pick up because I actually still have like ancestors there and stuff like that, and like I'm planning on visiting.
most of my ancestors are German, French, or American.
My mom's ancestors were Spaniard, Portuguese, and French, and you know, my dad.
What
Yeah.
happened to you saying you like Spanish a lot? And
Well, I mean, I like Spanish a lot,
Yeah.
but I would rather. I mean, I do speak Spanish already, but I would much rather learn Russian and Japanese than learn Spanish,
Yeah.
Italian, French. I mean,
Oh,
Spanish is a nice language, but it's so overrated.
One of the
It
Yeah.
is not.
things I
It
advise
does deserve the praise that it gets, but it can be bothersome as to how overrated it is.
It's annoying.
Japanese and Russian, I would say those languages. My biggest advice is if you ever plan on learning them, like do it like ASAP because they take a very long time to learn. Because Japanese, I mean, there's a ton of vocabulary in the language and a ton of kanji, and then Russian, the grammar system, it takes a very long time to learn.
Say something in Russian right now.
Da здоровье, ура!
Hot.
I don't know. I think the only Slavic language I ever learned is Bosnian, or maybe Croatian too. I wouldn't learn
Bosnian and
Russian.
Croatian are all pretty much the same language. It's all just Serbo-Croatian.
Yeah.
I'm
So
getting
I'd actually also learn Polish.
Yeah.
I already know some Polish, but I'd probably learn Polish.
Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna dip. It's fucking 12 o'clock, and I actually have to like go in person. So,
Alright, you can go.
all right, see you,
See
dumbasses.
ya.
Enjoy the podcast.
All right, see ya. Good
I'll
night.
probably join you in the next one as well.
Alright.
All right, see ya.
See ya.
So, basic. I only know like one word in Serbo-Croatian. Hello, Zaf. No, not Zaf. It's Strava. Is how you say it. I almost said Zavtra, which is tomorrow in Russian.
Yeah,
Strava. That's all I know how to say in Serbo-Croatian.
yeah. I forgot that you guys still have school.
Yeah, I don't have school tomorrow because I'm online, and it's basically just a day off if you're online. But
When do you get onto summer break? Don't you get onto summer break in like July?
oh no, it's June 15th is our last day, but I'm not going like the last 2 days because I'll be headed off to my grandma's cabin.
Oh. But I thought you guys, like, when you were in middle school, didn't you finish school close to July?
Oh, it was like January 22nd. What's up, Jake?
Hey, what's up, faggots?
Hey,
What's up?
it's just me and Tanner's Evan left.
Alright. Yeah.
So yeah, we're still live. So
I don't know, but I thought is it only your middle school that got out in July and your high school
I've never
doesn't?
gone out in July. It's always like the county is
Oh,
so
no.
involved where
No,
like, you can't
no.
get out past June 22nd, so it's almost like June 20th or at
Yeah,
the
so like
latest.
close to July is when you got out.
Yeah. This year it's great because we didn't have any inclement weather makeup days, so I mean we got out as early as possible.
Mm.
We're getting out because we're technically not out yet. Yeah, basically Evan goes in person every day, and then I'm online
Yeah,
full time.
I did online school for this year. I did online school for this year, and
Next
I mean,
year I'm gonna be forced to go back to the building, but yeah.
I don't know what I'm gonna do next year. I think I might end up doing both, but I prefer online school.
Online, I mean, it's more convenient and stuff. Yeah, I'd say I prefer online as well, but I don't care if I go back in person. It's almost like I just want to be in person again for like one day, but like want to be online for the rest. It's like I
Yeah.
just want to go like the first day of school and like the last week of school and online the rest of the year.
I don't know. I rarely go. I don't know. I mean, I normally. Did I go? Do I go? I didn't go out on the last week of school in freshman year because it was I didn't go because of COVID, and we had online school entirely in freshman year. Eighth grade, I didn't go on the last week of school because I kind of got sick at the end there. Seventh grade, I went on the last week of school.
I always love going on the last week of school because it's literally just you don't do anything and you just kind of just get to talk to everyone. It's kind of fun. And
I
it's
don't
always like
know.
the best things
I
in
mean,
school
I didn't.
happen
I
in
went
those
on
weeks.
the. I went on all the days besides the last day of school in sixth grade. It was only the last day itself that I didn't go on. Seventh grade, on the other hand, I went on all the days, including the last day of school. Eighth grade, I only went. Eighth grade, I didn't go on the last day on.
Yeah.
I got sick on the last week of eighth grade.
Yeah, yeah, I remember going to field day for school, and I was back. It was like when I was in first grade, and literally when I got to school for field day, I puked right in the front door.
I never. I think I only ever vomited like 2 times in school, and I was in a reserved area. Like I wasn't even around people when it happened.
I've never vomited in school, but
I've
It
only
happened
vomited like
twice in
3 times.
elementary school. It happened to me twice in elementary
I've
school.
had milk on my
Yeah,
nose several times in school during school
I had
lunch.
twice in elementary and once in middle school.
Never had it in middle school and never had it in high school.
Oh, it was middle school because I was dumb enough to have a Sprite with a banana.
I haven't vomited. I haven't vomited since like 2018 or 2019.
Last time I vomited was like May of 2020.
Last time I vomited was like April or May of 2000, or no, I think like January and February of 2019, or maybe 2018.
Yeah, I hate the feeling of vomiting, but
Yeah, and then there's just me on the floor like, ugh.
and one of the worst parts is that like last time I did, I had like it get stuck in my throat.
Ugh, nasty.
Yeah, and like I was like chugging water to get the flush down, and then like it didn't go away until I went like.
Hmm. Yeah, I wouldn't. I th Yeah, vomiting is not a pleasant thing to go through. I used to cry whenever I vomited as a kid.
Weird. I was just always like, ugh. All right, back to bed.
Oh no, I
Yeah.
would cry when that happened to me.
No, it's like before I do, like you hear me let out like the loudest, deepest coughs ever. I'm like, no, that's not right. I'm like, okay, I can't really do an imitation of it without it being heard from like outside. I don't know. Basically, how I vomited was like I was at like my mom's friend's house and like he made some burgers or something. And I don't know. I don't know. I think I ate too much at like our cookout, and I don't know. I feel like the burger caused it or something about the burger did, and like basically when I threw up, I just remember I just kept tasting the burger in my mouth and just yeah.
I had something happen to me, and there was this thing that I vomited, and prior to that, I ate this thing. Yeah, I don't know what it was, the food, but ever since then, I never ate it.
Yeah. It's kind of weird though, cause I had like some other burgers that like my mom's friend cooked like in the last month, and I almost felt like I threw up after them. So I don't think I'm really gonna be eating his burgers anymore. But
Yeah.
I mean, he makes them where they're like really smoky and have like a smoke ring around them. But
Uh,
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not the biggest fan of them. I definitely would say I'm a Five Guys guy.
hmm
I don't know. I mean, I, uh, I only ever eat burgers from this place in Boca. I stopped eating the McDonald's burgers though.
Why'd you stop eating McDonald's?
I don't know, I just stopped eating McDonald's. I mean, I was having it every day straight for like 2 years, and
Ugh.
Probably not a good thing to have it every day.
I don't know how I haven't gotten fat. I'm literally, I stay skinny. I don't gain weight. I mean, I do work out daily, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to jinx it and start getting fat when I'm like 23 or 24, but
I haven't had McDonald's in like a few months.
I haven't had it in a few months too.
I haven't had it in a few months either.
Yeah, I just went to my local diner for dinner today and just got like a bunch of chopped Angus beef with onions and like mashed potatoes. And an iced tea to swig it all down. It's like every time I eat meat, I'm like, wow, I have to eat a cow, but at the same time, it's so tasty, it's worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, cow meat is good.
Mm.
Goat meat is pretty good too.
I don't think I've had goats. I mean, I've had lamb, but I mean,
Lamb is good too. So is goat.
it's like my mom's friend's like a lamb that he cooks is like actually really good and much better than the burgers.
Yeah, lamb is really good.
Yeah, I was like shooting some of my airsoft guns in his backyard, and he was like cooking the lamb. He's like, "Want some of these lambs?" And he's like, "I call them lamb lollipops." I'm like, "Yeah, sure." I take a bite. I was like, "This is actually pretty good," and I ate like half the ones he cooked. Yeah, lamb, it's pretty good. I mean, chicken's definitely a very good meat. It's just the problem is sometimes people can screw up chicken and it becomes like too dry and like
Yeah.
I feel like rotisserie chicken is very common to get screwed up a lot. Generally, some people love eating chicken, like avoiding beef because they're like beef has too much cholesterol, and I'm like beef tastes so freaking good. I like it much more than chicken. I mean, chicken nuggets are always pretty dang good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't
I
it
mean,
like little cut?
smoked salmon is really good too. I don't know. I mean, for me, I don't like salmon. I hate salmon. I only like it when
Based.
they're smoked.
Yeah, I think
The only
smoked
way
salmon's better
or
than
not
cooked
cooked,
salmon.
but raw, raw. For me, I hate cooked salmon, but I only like salmon if it's smoked or raw.
I hate
I
how
only
it
like,
just like falls apart when you stab it with a fork, and it's just a pain
for
in
me,
the
I
ass.
hate the way it tastes,
It didn't
and
taste that great either.
yeah, it tastes like shit. But I like it when it's raw, and I love it when it's smoked. The only way I eat salmon, the only way I will ever eat salmon is if it's raw or if it's smoked.
Yeah, I like it
I
smoked.
smoked salmon with bagel today. Good fucking shit.
I always like my bagels to be like super sweet or like savory, so like I just like eating smoked salmon by itself or in sushi.
I like it savory or salty.
Yeah, I don't know. Whenever I get bagels, I make mine like so sugary. It's just like I get bagel and like a strawberry cream cheese and like cinnamon and chocolate chips. I don't know, bagels always feel like something that like should be sweet.
No, to me, bagels should be savory.
Yeah, I've pretty much like grown up eating them really sweet, and it's just how I always eat them.
I don't know. I grew up.
Probably the most cursed thing ever is savory French toast.
Definitely.
Yeah, French toast is most certainly made to be sweet.
Yeah. No, there's people who literally like will like put salt in it and stuff like that and pepper in the egg batter mix and they'll put ketchup on it and stuff like that. Just like, yeah, no.
Yeah.
I gotta keep checking the live chat like every 10 minutes just to see if anything's changed and no viewers or anything.
Yeah.
Man,
So, have you guys remember that fart porn page on Instagram?
oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and it had those dudes in the comments section that were like,
So
so beautiful.
yummy air.
I forgot what that guy's comment was, but it was fucking
It was
hilarious.
like yummy air or something like.
No, it was more than that. It was way more than that.
Yeah, it definitely
It
was. That
was,
was just like the basis of it.
it was so hilarious that you and me both ended up posting it on our Snapchats.
Yes.
That was so fucking funny, man. I couldn't find that account anymore. I
I
think it
got
got.
taken down.
Yeah, probably got. There's still other fart porn pages up on Instagram, but
If you can remember the exact time, like we were talking about that, like I can probably see if I can have a screenshot of it. But like I have so many photos that it's gonna take me forever to find it.
yeah, and I'm pretty sure that I deleted that comment off my camera roll. Real shame.
I might have it. Just like if you can remember like the point of time when
Oh, it was like it was like way back a year ago. That was like February or some shit, I think.
February like 2020.
Yeah, that was a year ago.
Let me go all the way back. All right, where am I now? All right, I'm like 20. June.
I don't know the specific date, but I think it was like February or March.
It might have been longer than that. I can't remember that well.
It could have been maybe even January or something.
I'm now in around April 2020.
Yeah, it's definitely February or January of 2020 that we posted it.
I just love my camera roll because it's like a complete throwback to like what I had on my mind back around then.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm about February 2020 currently. I just remembered of my prototype of like the Lego building app where like I made a replica of like the part that the man in the Lego City commercial falls into the river. I like replicated that.
yeah.
Dang it, I thought I found it and it turned out to be like an eBay message. I'm getting a flashback to when my computer started having problems and my floating motherboard fried. That was a sad time. Terrible. Raps song that I wrote, lyrics too. I don't want to see that ever again. Alright, I'm like in December 2020 because I didn't see it in January, February. I think it might have been like much further back. I gotta really look.
Hey guys, I think I'm gonna hit the hay.
I'm gonna hit you
All
in
right,
the
good
head.
night.
What? I'm sorry, I'm just really tired right now.
Good night. Hopefully the pedos come.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Good night.
Alright, good night. Alright.
Let's see.
I got to find this photo. Oh my god, where?
We gotta find it too, man, because that was too hilarious to go away.
Yeah, I mean, if it's lost forever, I'm gonna be sad.
I'm gonna be sad if that comment is gone forever. That was too funny. Because since the account is gone now, we can't just, find that. I miss that fart porn page though. Fuck Instagram for taking it down.
Hmm.
I wonder if they have scat porn vids on Instagram.
But I don't know.
Scat porn is shit porn. It'd be fun. I don't think they have that, but it would be funny if they did.
I like when I commented bodacious on this guy's post and he said I hate the word bodacious and I'm like, you're dead to me. God, I just get hit by a mega dose of cringe back in 2019. Especially the old style curtains.
Yeah, you're lucky you fixed that up. Jesus Christ, that looked pretty bad. Especially when it was really short. Oh god. Thank God you fixed that up. I mean, I had shitty hair in 2019 too. My shit was growing back from when I shaved it. But I have like shoulder length hair now, so it's not a problem really.
I remember back in 2019, Food Network Canada posted when life gives you lemons, so the LEMONDS, and make Anna Olsen's blueberry lemon loaf, and then so all the comments were lemons. And then I said, where can I find lemons? Like, ruining, like, the chain of everyone just saying lemons. And then somebody's like, you ruined them. I'm like, no, screw you. And I'm like, where can I find lemons?
When did that happen?
Uh, it was like 2019, like August, somewhere around there.
Yeah, man.
Lemons. Oh man, I just have screenshots of like fights I've had with people.
2019. You're in 2019 now.
Oh
You posted that in 2020. That was like January, February 2020. I hope we
yeah,
didn't
I
lose that.
couldn't find it there, so I might not have it.
Yeah, we probably don't have it. That's a shame. That comment was pure fucking gold. It's too bad we're gonna lose it forever. And I forgot the username of the dude that commented it too.
I have the entire lyrics to Pony by Genuine saved in my camera roll. A bunch of Barney memes Garrett sent me.
I have I don't know what I don't religiously go through my camera rolls, so I can't say, but I've got some shit on there.
I go through like maybe occasionally.
Yeah.
It's, uh, ooh, SpongeBob popsicle pictures. Yes.
That SpongeBob popsicle you had as your PFP was cool.
Yeah.
I miss when you had that as your PFP.
I swear though, the Pac-Man PFP has just been coming like synonymous, like a lot of pages that I comment on. Everybody's like, oh shit, Pac-Man PFP guy's back.
That's probably why you haven't changed it yet.
Well, it's just become like as very associated with me, and it's just become like honestly like a dank meme.
You want to end the episode of the podcast now, or
Maybe in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. We'll
Yeah.
finish it off in like 10 minutes.
I have a bunch of photos of Garrett just like screwing around in the bushes at school and like making funny poses.
Oh man.
More fights with people I've gotten into, man. I just hate looking back at that stuff. Just puts me in a bad mood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Two, 2017 to 2019 was some rough years for you, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought those years could get rough at times. Like it was mixed. Some of those years were really cool. Like some parts of those like it was mixed for me. Some parts of those years was really cool and other parts were really, really bad.
Mm. God dang, all these cringe moments. Man, I just have like a photo from 2017 of when I just like gained like 30 pounds when I just was sitting at home and stuff because I ordered 4 loaves of Hostess white bread and like a jar of Nutella.
At least you finally got around to losing that weight though.
Yeah, I mean, that was like, oh my god, I think that was a retarded point in time in my life. I didn't know you then yet, but like, it was just,
That probably was like a couple months before you met me though.
yeah, it was.
We met in June 2017. We've known each other for 4 years. Soon it's gonna be next year we will have been friends for 5 years.
Oh yeah, I mean, I can't believe that. That's crazy.
I can't believe that we managed to have this kind of friendship and a fucking podcast together out of the fact that you were merely just trolling me at one point.
Yeah, literally. That was just a weird case. I went from being an internet troll trolling into us actually becoming friends.
Yeah, you went from being some random internet troll to us actually becoming close friends.
Yeah,
At
like
this point, I consider you like a genuine friend. I don't
yeah,
just consider you an online friend anymore. Like I view you as an actual friends, and soon you're starting to peek into the best friend rank.
well, definitely because I mean we've known each other for nearly half
four
a
years
decade.
now.
Yeah,
But I still haven't met you in real life. We were gonna meet in 2019. We were
yes.
supposed to meet when you came down here in Florida,
Mm,
but I made the stupid decision of not going because I was with my dad. But looking, because I wanted to go with my mom, but I'd much rather meet you with my dad.
yeah.
Looking back on it, I should have met you with my dad.
Oh yeah,
Because
definitely. Cause
I thought my dad was gonna make a whole deal out of it, and go, ooh, but it turns out that he would have just taken me to meet you, you know?
yeah, my mom would have like came along.
Yeah, but, uh, you know,
Yeah,
I it would just make sense for my dad.
maybe sometime like the end of this year we can do it.
We could probably meet next year, though it's a real shame. We were supposed to meet in 2019, and now it's probably gonna take another year before we can meet.
Yeah,
So we were gonna meet in 2019, but from there, it would have taken 2 to 3 years.
yeah. I'm all the way back in like 2018 in my camera roll.
Jeez.
Oh yes, I just remember when they actually. Well, I don't feel like exposing people's names. I'll just do it. Mention it another time if I remember. I just have this iconic photo of me in like 2018 of just me standing there in a black T-shirt holding a fishing rod of the fish I caught.
Mentioning other people's names, the other podcast, which the old podcast was entirely just us going on about our lives and me trying to be some kind of moral fag. It was cringe looking back on it.
Yeah,
And
it
not only
was.
that, and not only was that cringe looking back on it, but the entire podcast were us ripping on people.
It literally was, and like,
I mean, we got into other topics though, you know. We had some topics relating to video games, YouTube, Star Wars, funny shit, you
I
know.
feel like Star Wars has just been the staple of our conversations.
Yeah. But there was some genuine parts of those old podcasts that were actually really funny.
Yeah, and I pretty much had
Like,
to take down like the entire series
yeah,
due to
don't put it back
controversy.
up anyway.
Yeah,
Don't put it back up, I mean.
I mean, I probably cringe rewatching it. I mean, I always do. I mean, I'm probably gonna cringe watching this in like 2 years, but like, hey, it's just something that I do at this point.
Yeah, don't take this down because we're not so cringe that we're on bearable levels of cringe. And you know, this is supposed to go somewhere, so
Then
let's not
again, we could literally just look back at us in 2 years and cringe at that exact sentence.
Yeah. Yeah, but let's not take this down. But who knows? We'll wait and see. I'm pretty sure that I stopped being a retard in the summer between 8th and ninth. I think the end of 8th grade was when I stopped being a retard.
Then again, in the future, we might be like, dude, we were like at our peak of retardedness at that point, at like this current point. Oh yeah, I remember back. Alright, got a good story for the viewers. So one time I had this Instagram account. I think it was after I pretended to be Tito. I did super sexy Rahul, and I just pretended to be like this Indian guy who was from India, and he was like,
I remember that.
"Hey," something like that. Yeah. And I had this guy from Iran message me, and he's like, "Oh, you're so cute. We need to meet up or something." And I'm like, "Yes, come to India." And he's like, "No, I'm scared." And like this, and I'm like, "Oh, please come to India." No, I literally like staged like Rahul's personality. I was like, Rahul works for Microsoft tech support. He's got a massive firearm collection, and then I was just like, this guy like, oh please come meet me in India, baby. Like this guy was like some real Iranian guy.
Living there probably. All the gay Iranians end up going to Turkey for refuge.
Yeah. Well, he was still living in Iran, and like I was like, come to India, and he's like, no, I'm scared. Well, I can't really do an Iranian accent, but like,
Remember that one Indian dude? Remember when I had that fake Alexa Lopez account and
oh
that
yeah,
Indian dude was one of the first people to hit me up, and he claimed to be like 24 but was clearly in his 40s. And on top of that, he had that fucking mustache.
this, why are just the Indian guys so dank on the internet? Kylie, please
Remember,
do the video
remember,
call.
and we were on a Skype call as that was happening, and I was pretending to be a girl, and he was hitting me up. Then he blocked me when I told him I was a dude. That was hilarious. If what problem was that I'm an idiot, I'm fucking retarded, and I didn't screenshot it. I should have screenshotted that conversation and posted it because that was gold and that was the best uh and that was the best pretending I've ever done in my life.
Yeah,
And that was
remember
the
when we made like that fake
first
drama
moments I
where like I
had with.
pretended to like hate Alexa Lopez, like went off on her, and like we started like
Yeah,
this
we
whole
got into that
fake
fake
drama.
fight in the comments. Yeah, that was hilarious. But nothing will be as hilarious as that Indian dude
I
hitting
think
me
we
up.
almost started to convince people like there was like an actual drama.
Yeah, I mean there was that fake person Marshall had too.
Mm.
But that Indian dude hitting me up, I should have screenshotted that because that was one
That's
of the funniest. That was genuinely one of the funniest moments I've ever had on the internet. Fucking
Kylie, please
hilarious.
do
I can't believe I can't believe I was stupid enough. I can't believe I was stupid enough to not screenshot and post that. Like, I didn't even screenshot that, man. That was fucking gold.
Yes,
Now, I
please
mean,
come to
now I
India.
have the risk of people not believing me when I tell them that some horny ass Indian dude with a mustache was hitting me up on a fake girl.
I witnessed it happen, so if you need a witness, I'm here.
Yeah, we were on that Skype call together when it happened.
Yes.
That was summer 2019. That is still one of the best summers I've ever had. I
That was
love
just
that.
such a funny moment. I feel like I had so many just like not good moments that summer. It became like meh, but there were good
I
parts.
don't know. I had so much amazing moments that summer.
Yeah.
That summer was so fun and lit. That was genuinely one of the best summers I've ever
I
had.
just had a lot of garbage going on in my personal life, and
Oh, I mean, eighth grade was a really shitty year for me, and it ended bad too. But the summer that came after it made up for it in every way possible. Even though my parents divorced
yeah.
that summer, I
Mhm.
thought it was that summer made up for it because everything that came after and during that was so fun that I didn't even give a shit that my parents divorced.
We're halfway through 2021, and so far I'd say it's been better for me than like the last like 4 or 5 years.
I don't know. I don't know. It's not as good as summer 2020 was lame. I mean, it was just quarantine like the usual. So I'm curious, like,
But
I don't think this summer is gonna be as good as summer 2019 though.
I feel like it might be good. I mean,
Yeah, but not as good as summer 2019.
probably be 2019 for me, just because like 2019 was like meh for me.
For me, uh, January to May of 2019 was awful, but June to December was really fun and good.
Yeah.
The summer was super fun, but the school year was kind of shit.
Mm. I don't know why it's like 2019. I feel like the entire year was like more middle school for me, but then I remember that I started my freshman year at the end of the year.
For me, it's the opposite. It felt more like high school than middle school.
Yeah, it just really felt middle school to me.
I don't know, to me, it felt like high school.
Yeah.
It feels like I mean, it feels like I finished high school at this point, though, when in reality, I have 2 more years left. I have junior year and I have a coming up junior year.
Yeah.
I have junior year, which is coming up, and then I have senior year still.
I feel like in the future I'm gonna look back at my sophomore year and feel like it never happened.
Yeah, same. I think, I don't know, I mean,
I mean, it's just like I never really. I feel like nothing really bad happened throughout the entire school year for me, and like I just did well. And since it was just all online
I
and
mean,
stuff like that, I
freshman
just.
year already feels like it was 5 years ago or some shit.
I don't know, to me, it already feels kind of ancient.
Yeah, same. It already feels like it was like 5 to 10 years ago.
I don't know if it feels like it was 5 years ago to me, but like it definitely does feel like it was like some time ago, and I feel like I've changed a lot since.
Yeah, I feel eighth grade feels like it was like 20 years ago.
I don't know. It's like the late 2010s. Just like I feel like now we've gone far enough in the 2020s. The late 2010s definitely feel like a different era.
Yeah,
I mean, really, a lot of our technology in 2021 is the exact same and stuff, and our pop culture really hasn't changed. Actually, honestly, it's just gotten a bit much worse. But I mean,
yeah. Uh, TikTok is cancer,
yeah,
Femboys are cancer. All of,
I'm just yeah. I mean, 20 yeah, but I mean, I feel like we've just gone far enough in time and just That's like that weird feeling though, where like the early part of a decade kind of feels like the end of like the previous decade before it, but like then like by the middle of the decade, like it starts to get more significant. Not gonna lie though, it's kind of like the early 2010s just felt really unique. Yeah, so basically, damn, I feel like this podcast is gonna be a rough road ahead.
What do you mean by rough road ahead?
And just trying to build it up. I mean, I feel like
Yeah, I don't
this
know.
episode, I mean, at least we got back on our feet again, but like, we kind of. I think there's definitely something we need to do to improve our videos.
Yeah, I mean, I think we did decent in terms of conversation. We got to get Cake Boy Chris in the next episode.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, we need to.
Because it's funny because in the previous podcast, the one with the highest number of views were the ones with Chris.
Yeah.
Episode that that one we did with Chris in like August was so fucking funny when he had his camera on and didn't even realize it.
Yeah, I think that's
That was
definitely
hilarious.
one of the reasons why that one's not even available anymore.
I think we should put that one up. I think that's the only episode of the original podcast we should keep up.
I might eventually revive certain episodes and make like make a playlist of just all like the episodes I've decided to re-release.
Re-release that one with
Yeah,
Chris. That one
tell
was
you,
too.
I'll never re-release episode 3. And
Uh, episode. I mean, episode 3 was funny, but
you weren't
I
in
don't
that episode, and yeah, basically it's really controversial, so I can't bring it back.
know.
Yeah, that episode's gone forever. I mean, honestly, I regret filming that episode.
Yeah. But why do you regret filming it?
Well, many reasons that I can't list here, but I mean,
I mean, do you regret it genuinely, or do you only regret it for other reasons?
honestly, I think I regret it genuinely because even besides like the reasons why I had to get rid of it, I mean, there was other parts of it I just didn't like,
Uh, I don't know.
and I mean, it was pretty cringeworthy.
Yeah, it was just Ishan and Marshall fucking around with their neighbors.
Yeah,
It
that
was
was.
funny, but other times it's some like stupid 13-year-old shit,
I
you
mean, it
know?
was because I mean, like I try to like keep the content flowing, but then they just goofing off.
Yeah, Ishan and Marshall are not good ideas for having this type of thing, I guess.
I mean, maybe that's
Marshall
just
is
then. I mean, I'd give him
Marsh.
a chance again.
Yeah, but that was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, Marshall was pretty decent in the episodes last year.
Mm.
It's a real shame we didn't continue up with this last summer, though.
Yeah, I don't know why we didn't. I think I might have gotten busy or something. I'm not sure what the reasoning was. But I mean,
Didn't the original podcast get up to like episode 26?
oh yeah, we got like 26 or 27 was the final episode.
Yeah. We made it so far in.
We were like running out of ideas.
Yeah.
I mean, we did stop because we ran out of ideas.
No, we were supposed to do an episode we were supposed to do an episode and we were planning to do one, but then you know what happened. When you know what happened, we
Yeah.
were gonna do one on the weekend of when you know what happened,
Hmm.
but then you know what happened, and then yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, we at least we have the new series. The new series that's less about ripping on individuals and more about.
And going on about how our lives were. You know, I said some shit there that I regret. I don't hate the town I
I
live
just
in.
don't like
I,
ripping on people in general and stuff because honestly, it always just ends up aging poorly.
yeah. I mean, especially publicly, that was shitty on our part too.
Yeah.
I mean, and I said some stupid shit on there, like the fact that I uh hate the town that I live in. No, I like it here actually a lot.
Oh, you're like, then I need to get out of here.
Yeah, I wanted to go to Tampa so bad back then, but nowadays I actually quite like it here.
Mm. What made you change?
I don't know, I just grew to appreciate what I had. I mean, at least we got alligators down here. Alligators are awesome. So obsessed with them, I can't live in an area where there's no alligators or crocodiles.
I mean, I like where I am. I just don't like the state laws, and it's just not a great state for being in firearms and fishing.
Florida's pretty good for that, but there's a lot of libtards in
Dude,
my
you
area.
can't even have more than 2 fish hooks on your fishing rod.
Yeah. You ready to end this episode now,
Yeah,
or
I think it's dragging on long enough, and I don't think anyone's gonna watch to this point. I mean,
yeah?
we're
All right,
getting
well,
close.
to like the one person or maybe two person, if we got lucky that watched this, hopefully you enjoyed our conversation, and yeah, thanks for watching.
Yeah, we had like 0 viewers, but hey, maybe someone will get to this point in the future. Maybe, maybe.
Maybe this might just. There were a couple times where the old podcast got a couple hundred views. Maybe this might just happen, but it won't. But it will happen later.
Mm, well,
All
I
right,
guess it's
goodbye,
safe to
everyone.
say to end it here. Goodbye.